Hey YouTube, it's ICU, and today I wanted to create this video to clarify some misconceptions going on the jailbreak scene, as well as give you guys the latest iOS 8.2 untethered jailbreak status. Alright, and really quick before we get started here, for those of you interested in my all-new iPhone 6 giveaway, be sure to visit freeappsfast.com inside of mobile Safari, sign up for an account, come back here, rate this video up, and leave a relevant comment down below in the comment section with your referral code, which can be found in the final tab there. And now before we switch on over to today's information, I just wanted to let you guys know of the current jailbreak status so you don't have to watch this entire video unless you want to and unless you want more information. So as of now, there is not a new jailbreak for iOS 8.2 or even 8.1.3, being 8.2's predecessor. The same thing goes for iOS 8.3 beta for that matter. There is not a new jailbreak. The latest jailbreak is TaiG, which does function on up to iOS 8.1.2 as well as 8.2 betas 1 and 2 only. So you cannot jailbreak the latest public version of iOS 8.2. It doesn't matter whether it's a regular jailbreak that we're all accustomed to that installs Cydia, or the quote semi-jailbreak that started to go around recently, which is a scam that attempts to make users think they're installing Cydia when in reality they're actually not. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started here and get into why there isn't a jailbreak. Following the patch of TaiG's latest tool with the release of iOS 8.1.3 and in succession iOS 8.2, a vast majority of individuals intent on jailbreaking remain stuck on either of the two aforementioned jailbreak patching firmwares, not to mention iOS 8.3 beta, which is an entirely different story. Furthermore, with the forthcoming Apple Watch's iPhone pairing requirement, which in turn must be running iOS 8.2 with the new Apple Watch app to properly support said device, we face another problem: updating. Current iPhone jailbreakers keen on purchasing Apple's new smart wearable will undoubtedly make the leap from the comfort of their ever-sweet jailbreak to the bitter vanilla iOS 8 build that is 8.2, which again is due to the fact that the firmware remains unjailbroken. So what's next? Will we receive a solution to Jailbreak 8.2 untethered prior to the launch of the Apple Watch to preserve the jailbreak for those who will inevitably update to support Apple's hottest post-PC device? Well, let's get into that now. Interestingly, TaiG, the group who delivered the latest untethered jailbreak for iOS 8.1.2 and 8.2 betas 1 and 2, is rather busy as of late and likely won't have time to devote to finalizing, let alone releasing a new jailbreak and tending to any potential updates that require immediate attention. So at this point, you may be wondering what's more important than an iOS 8.2 jailbreak? That's a good question. MSS 2015 is. Now, while I did detail this previously in the latest episode of Best Tech Info and Rumors, let's get into what it is now, and we're going to go into some more detail. So, for those of you who are non-jailbreak developers, which I'm assuming the majority of you are, MSS is an acronym for the Mobile Security Summit, a convention that will result in the shared knowledge from numerous jailbreak top dogs. And while it may not sound important to a sizable portion of my viewers, it's instrumental in the future success of the jailbreak community. So on March 27th, 2015, TaiG will host MSS in Beijing, China, and the convention will feature talks from former jailbreak wonder Ken Comex, one of the few people in the world who single-handedly created a jailbreak utility similar to TaiG's XN, Pimskex of the Evaders, POSIX Ninja of the Quantum Chronic dev team, several other individuals, potential surprise guests, and of course, XN, again TaiG's sole developer. Now, although a specific release date for a new iOS 8.2 jailbreak utility remains unclear, it likely won't occur prior to MSS 2015, again being held on March 27th. However, following the conclusion of the summit, it's quote open season, so to speak. But will TaiG or Pangu issue a new jailbreak for iOS 8.2, or instead opt to wait for the firmware's successor, being iOS 8.3? Unfortunately, we're unsure right now. So in summary, things are starting to look up for jailbreakers, and MSS 2015 has the potential to yield a plethora of forward-moving progress. Remember, we've received a number of iOS 7.1.2 and iOS 8 jailbreak utilities over the past 9 months or so in light of Pangu, TaiG, and PP's entrances into the jailbreak scene. So remain hopeful. This is absolutely the best possible time to be a part of the jailbreak community. We've received so much as of late, and I feel like a lot of people are starting to become dependent on these frequent releases. Remember, in the past, when the evaders were the only ones on the scene, we hardly ever saw new jailbreak utilities be released. We mostly just received Evasion and Evasion 7 for iOS 6 and iOS 7, respectively. So keep all of that in mind. I will keep you guys completely updated along the way. Again, we're looking forward to MSS 2015. While there may be a potential release at the event itself, that of course remains uncertain. Any reports suggesting that TaiG will release a new jailbreak utility at the event are based purely on speculation, which is why I didn't suggest that March 27th is the next jailbreak utilities release date. Of course, I want to keep you guys updated with the most accurate information available and not just conjecture and speculation. So again, be sure to stay tuned. Click that subscribe button down below next to my channel name if you aren't already subscribed. Again, rate this video up if it helped you, and if you're looking forward to the conclusion of MSS and the next jailbreak utility. Also, in the comment section below, I will have a link to my wallpaper. I know a lot of you ask me where I get my wallpapers, and of course, that link can be found down below if you want to add it on your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. And with that said, if you want to be notified even more often, just be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.